Hello everyone, this is Heather and I'm back with another video. Today I wanted to share some of my recent favorite sort of items with you, and I did a favorites video last fall and haven't done one since. I had sort of planned to do it every season, so I missed spring I guess, but this can be my summer favorites I think, so that's probably what I'll call it. And lots of these things are pretty summery, so I think that works. I have some crafting items as well as some beauty, clothes, and other sort of random items. So I'd like to share that with you, and I hope that you enjoy this. I'd love to see or hear about some of your favorites, so let me know in the comments below what your favorite crafting or personal items are lately. I'd love to hear about that, and let me know if you've tried any of my favorites as well. So to start off, I'll do the crafting ones first. I've got these sequins, and I've been buying these packs at the dollar store. I have several more of these packs. I just picked a couple of my favorite colors lately. And I've been using sequins quite a bit in shaker pockets, in like pocket pages in my Project Life, as well as just scattering them on scrapbooking layouts, sort of in place of enamel dots. And I've also used them on cards a lot lately too. So sequins are huge for me right now, and I'm really loving some of these colors. I really like this kind of green color right here, and yeah, some of the blues are really nice. So let me know if you've ever tried sequins and what you think of them on your crafting projects. Next is this new embossing powder that I got, and this is an Ulmer powder from Emerald Creek called Weathered Wood, and I showed this in my recent Emerald Creek Design Team package video, and I also used it in my recent Emerald Creek project video, which is a process page. You can watch that as well, I'll link it below. And it's a really nice fine powder that looks a lot like weathered wood, as the name describes, and it almost looks like cork in a way as well, which I think is really cool. And I love all of Emerald Creek's powders, but this is one that I've just used on a few things lately and I really like it. Next is this washi tape, and I've had this for a few months now. You may have seen me use it on some projects, especially in my planner, and it's a gold star washi tape. I really like this because it's so versatile. I can use it on tons of different things, and gold is one of my favorite colors right now, so I really like using it. And it's sort of thinner than most. It's about, let me measure it. I'll do this in millimeters. It's about 8 millimeters wide, and that, for you imperial people, is just a bit bigger than a 1/4 inch. So it's a nice small size, but not too small. And next is this water stencil, the water droplet stencil. It's actually called the Rainy Days stencil, and this is from Emerald Creek as well. I really love this stencil, and again, I just got it at the same time as this powder, and I used it in my recent Emerald Creek process video, and it's just so fun. I used it with some blue gel that I mixed up, and it really looked like wet rain on the page even after it dried, because the gel had a shiny finish to it. So it's really nice, and it looks better in real life once you've used it. It's a really fun one to try out. So I recommend checking out the Emerald Creek shop. I'll link that below as well. And then if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you will know that I've been playing with the fancy free papers recently, and I've done actually several layouts using these. Check out my most recent layout share if you're interested in seeing some of those. But I've worked quite well through this, and I've got a lot of scraps in here and still some full sheets, but I'm really loving these colors. And pink isn't really one of my colors at all. I rarely ever use pink, but this collection blends so many other colors together. I actually find it easier to mix in the pink, and I really love the combination. And pink is actually growing on me. I am enjoying the look of layouts with some pink on it. And what I did with this pad actually is it comes with 2 of each of the patterns, 48 sheets. So I kept half of them, 1 of each pattern, and then my friend bought the Maggie Holmes I believe it's the Bloom collection, so she swapped half of those with me for half of the Fancy Free. So I've been really liking that collection as well, but Fancy Free is still my current favorite right now. So that is the things that I have for my crafting favorites, and next I will go on to my other favorites, which are a bit more random, I suppose. Let me just move that out of the way. So to start off, I actually just got a new phone. This is the iPhone 6, and I had to change providers, and my other phone was locked to my old provider, and my old one was an iPhone 5, and this is now the iPhone 6, so it's a bit of an upgrade, and it's bigger in size than my iPhone 5, which, let me just grab it here. So this is the 5 without a case, and this is the 6 with my new case. So they're a bit different in screen size. But what I really love about this is the case that I picked out. It's a navy blue leather, and it's got the apple sort of embossed in there, and it just has nice rounded edges, and it's beginning to become a little bit distressed, as you can see here, which I actually really like. I love distressed leather, or anything distressed really, so I just think that's a really cool case. I don't know who makes it offhand. Let me grab the packaging actually. So this is the packaging, and I believe it's actually just made by Apple itself, because it doesn't really have a brand on here. I think Apple makes this. So yeah, this is what the package looks like. And it retails here in Canada for about $60, but I did get a deal with it because I purchased my new phone. So I actually got the case for free, which was awesome. So yeah, I really like that. Next is this new mascara that I got, and I typically use mascaras until they are bone dry, and I use them for way too long, so it's always a pleasure to get a new one because it just feels so different in contrast. But this is what I'm using right now. It's the Maybelline Rocket Volum Express, and I just really like it. This is in the color, what's it called? That writing is so small I can't read it, but I think it's like brownish black or something. And this is what the brush looks like. And it's sort of the silicone type brush, so I just really like it. And it has these short bristles to get your smaller lashes, and the longer ones to get your longer lashes. And I just find that it stays on really well, even though this isn't waterproof, and it thickens my lashes quite nicely, so I like that. My next and final beauty product is this nail polish. I got this maybe a few months ago, but I've been wearing it a lot. Even though it's not really a spring color, it's still really wearable and fun. And it's called Navy Fleet, and it is the Hansen Insta-Dri. And it's a nice navy color. It comes out really nice on the nail. There might be a navy theme going on, as you can see. So I quite like that color, and I think I'm planning to paint my nails that color later today. Next is just a tea that I've been really loving, and I got my husband into this tea as well. He loves it, and we go through it quite quickly, but this is the Tetley Earl Grey in the vanilla flavor. Oops, that's French. Vanilla. And I just really like it. It's a nice, easy to use tea bag, and I like the packaging too, how it's round and the tea bags are round. And that comes with 24 tea bags, so it's a pretty reasonable price as well. And my last couple items are clothing items actually. The first one is this shirt that I got at H&M. Oops, there's a hair on it. And it has zebras all over it. It's really cute, and it's just a t-shirt sort of thing, but it's a really soft kind of stretchy material. Let me see if I can figure out what the material is made of. it is polyester. So I mean, it's not super cool for the summer, but it's pretty flowy and loose, so it gets a bit cool anyways. And I love the pattern. It's so cute. These zebras are really neat, and I love anything with animals on it pretty much. As you can see, it is a bit sheer, so I usually wear a black camisole underneath it. But that's one of my favorite shirts right now, and it can be a bit dressier too if I want it to. And this is another one of my favorite shirts. It is very casual, and it's a tank top that says "Camping Hair Don't Care," and my sister-in-law and I both have this shirt. It's really a fun one to wear, and I like wearing it because it just makes me feel like I'm allowed to have messy hair. I really like this, how it has nice typography. I like the contrast of the different fonts, and I really like these sort of doodly icons as well. I just really like this. And it is like a super deep armhole sleeve thing, so it hangs pretty low, and the part across the chest is pretty thin, so I also wear a tank top under this one as well, just because I like to do that, I guess. It has this seam up the back, which I think is cool too, and it's a nice heathered gray material that I really like. This shirt is from Bluenotes, I believe. The tag doesn't say, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from Bluenotes. And I typically wear a size medium in shirts, but this is actually a small just because it's made to be looser and more flowy. So I quite like that about it. So that is everything for my favorites video today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out my links below if you're interested. I am on Instagram and Pinterest as StayBeautiful84 as well, same as it is here. And I've just released a class at Big Picture Classes, and it is called Beneath the Surface. And it's all about art journaling, and I have tons of fun techniques, so if you're into any sort of mixed media, go check that out. I'll link it below as well. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week.